This is Tim from Uniform, and in this video we will talk about the Uniform's redirect management. And before I show you, let's talk a little bit about why this is so important, because redirects are vital for especially marketers. Also for when you maybe relocate certain pages and you don't want your SEO to break. And so generally, redirects are a technical issue, right? They're always in the backlog of some developer that actually has to add a rule to a JSON file or maybe update a database or actually code a redirect in the router of their application. And it's just a challenge because marketers might need to change a redirect rule tomorrow because another partner has some certain URL set up or something SEO is not correct. Marketers need redirects, and if they are not correct, you will lose money and you will lose time. And so, especially in a composable architecture where everything is everywhere and is really abstract, Uniform helps you by creating the project map where all your URLs are and all your compositions, and then also on top, it added redirects. And so you can visually see where pages go. So let's go into the browser here and I'll show you how it works. So this is our sitemap for the project in our project map. And you can see there's a Java Drip specialty coffee maker here. And let's say this is such a special project or product that I want a vanity URL for it. So what we can do is actually go to our redirects and say, let's add a new redirect called vanity. Imagine this is Christmas campaign, special product, whatever, right? And so what you can do is actually select just the source URL that you want it to exist and then select our target and we are good to go. And we have now visually added a redirect that is actually a 301 header. It's important for Google. And when you hit save now, this just works throughout the Uniform SDK. There is a little bit more you can do. So if you actually hit edit here, you can click on the advanced tab. And you can see you can actually map one product node or one project map node to another if you wanted to. And we can also say, you know what, any query string that is added to this URL, like UTM campaign or UTM source or whatever, is actually added to the request to the redirect. And then we can actually say, you know, what kind of header do we need here? And this gives you just that little extra stuff that you need maybe as a developer to set this up for people. And this makes it a very rich and easy to use interface. And what you should know, as a developer, you can actually use the Uniform CLI and APIs to do this as well. So you're not bound to this interface. You can actually use it programmatically. So there's one other awesome feature I want to show you that makes things a lot simpler. So when you go back to the project map, and you see that here in the shop that lives at /shop here, there's a product that is dynamic. So this could be 1,000 product URLs. Any different URL parameter loads a different product into this composition. And then we still have our vanity URL here that's, in this one doesn't show the vanity URL, but it does show that it redirects. There's a little icon here. So let's say shop needs to become store because we need to move some things around. Well, to make sure that the SEO is still good and actually your app redirects everything, let's just do store here. And then Uniform detects, there may be some redirects needed. Well, let's do that. Let's have these 3 nodes actually redirect now. So when I hit save, you can see that all of them now have a little icon. And so let's go to redirect and have a look what happened. So the shop that goes to all these product pages with a little asterisk here now goes to store with a 301. And the interesting thing is that even our shop JavaScript, like the vanity URL that we created, is now also going to store. So Uniform has kind of understood all the things you had. And if it was already affected and we added a whole new rule for a bunch of pages, it still makes that work. You can see that the system actually creates these for you. And so again, you can also do this with the API or the CLI, and you can extract all those and put those in your forsell.json or put them on Akamai or wherever you need to do these things. And so that's all I wanted to show you. And I think this is a great tool for marketers to be able to safely redirect, keep canonical URLs in place, make sure the correct HTTP headers are set up. Even if these marketers might not understand what these headers do, this means developers are still happy. So this actually enforces the visual workspace of Uniform that you use as your full team rather than just a marketer or just a developer. All right. Happy website building. Cheers.